Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Weekend Hangout Sesh. Well, unfortunately, my guest Annamaria Estrada couldn't make it this week. We was about to have a more serious type of live stream. We're basically talk about psychotherapy and mental health, and me talking about my PTSD issues. Seeing as I'm a Iraqi freedom veteran, yes, I have 100% PTSD. But since she's not going to, or maybe she'll show up in a few minutes, I'm going to bring up how I've managed to get 100% post traumatic stress disorder. That's what PTSD stands for, post traumatic stress disorder. Well, I gained I caught PTSD when I was in Iraq in 2006. Yeah, what happened? I mean, what happened was in 2006, we were stationed close to, like, a little bit south of Baghdad in a spot called Camp Falcon. Well, what happened was a mortar hit, and mortars hit my where we were stationed at a whole lot of times. Like, I can still hear the sounds like yesterday. I was very close to being hit by a mortar in 2006. It was close to. It was about, let's say, 10 meters away from me, where we was getting supplies for a unit. And as we was putting the supplies in the vehicle, a mortar hit, and yeah, it was we panicked. We panicked back to our base. That was the first time a mortar almost hit me. And then the second time a mortar hit around 20 meters away. We had ran back to the base. Then we had to put our body armor on. And then another time, like a rocket hit, like where we was eating at a dining facility in Baghdad at night. That was another incident. And yeah, there was one incident in 2006 where another incident in 2006 where I was almost hit by IED. I mean, it was multiple times. Like, we had to stop on the road and wait for the EOD to show up, and then you had to take care of the IED before we drove over and hit it. Because I had a lot of friends that got killed by IEDs, and I was close to being hit by IED a few times, and I was close to being hit by mortars. So praise the Lord that I've managed to make it out of Iraq in 2006. But unfortunately, I had a few friends that didn't make it in 2006. And this is the let's see, 18th year anniversary of I'll find it for you guys, find it for y'all in a minute. I'm trying to find it on Google right now. I apologize for the. Basically, I'm going to share this page from here from 2006. What happened to a few soldiers that was hit? Yeah, what Corporal Marcus Kane. I've known he was from Louisiana. He wasn't an infantry soldier neither. He was a support. He was if I remember correctly, he was a fueler. So he was basically hit by a vehicle-borne improvised device at the West Baghdad substation, which was featured on the mainstream news in 2006, which also killed Sergeant Aaron Smith and Sergeant Jennifer Hartman. She was a cook. She was a cook that now that I've known for a couple of years. He always made fun of me, like, "Why don't you get to work, Clem? Why don't you work?" And yeah, because most of the time, like, I mean, I was a supply specialist in machine, so there wasn't much for me to do when I was in a regular than hand out supplies. So I spent a lot of time smoking, and she always made fun of me for just hanging out, not doing much. Because yeah, she was a cook, and yes, females got involved in the role too. There was things getting killed, and unfortunately, she passed away, hit by a improvised. She was hit by a vehicle ID, September 14th, 2006. And yeah, I want to look at. I want to show y'all the Baghdad substation attack. Let's go to 2006. It would be. Oh, they don't even show it. All right, so they don't really show the Baghdad substation attack on Google. It was a lot easier to find before algorithm change. But yeah, here's another profile of Sergeant Jennifer Hartman that got killed almost 20 years ago. And as it says on their profile on MySpace, it listed like she like went really fast on the car bikes. Yeah, she was a tomboy. As the way she would want to die, and the sexualist fears getting blown up in Iraq. Unfortunately, that's what happened to her. She got blown up in Iraq. You know what I'm saying? She sacrificed herself for the nation. Yeah, the reason why I'm showing her is like, yeah, females can get killed in combat too. Yeah, unfortunately, somehow, yeah, she didn't, yeah, get that. She didn't have to. She didn't survive. Ah, tragic. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I know that's a little deep for y'all from my usual weekend hangout sessions where it's usually more light and more shooting the shit. But yeah, this is going to be a more serious live stream. But unfortunately, Anna Maria couldn't make it. So I just want to tell y'all about my PTSD, how I got it, and what happened to a few of my battle buddies that couldn't make it out of Iraq in 2006. So let's give a prayer to my brothers in battle who couldn't make it. And yeah, stay tuned next week for another weekend hangout sesh where I'm gonna have I'm saying like the usual couple of guests talking, shooting the shit, talking about comedy, talk about our careers and what inspires us. So have a good weekend, everybody. See y'all next week. Peace out.